Welcome to Recidus Reviews. Today we bring you a review of a flight controller all-in-one with PDB, flight controller and OSD integrated. This is version 2 of Kakute flight controller. Inside this plastic box we have a simple presentation with the flight controller and some flat cable to replace the original one, and a new soft mounts to replace the original that came inside this box. Before I continue, please consider subscribing our channel to help us grow and get better reviews and better products to our channel. This flight controller has one thing that I want to try, is the soft mount of gyro OIMO. That is an ICM 20689 and is soft mounted on this sponge, as you can see over here. That you don't need to do a soft mount of your flight controller as other flight controllers. This flight controller has particularity of being all-in-one. Over here you have the battery pads and the ESC pads that you can see all over the four corners. Additionally, this flight controller has also on the four corners the pads for telemetry. As you can see, that is WART5, that is RX5 all over the place, and signal wires that we have over here alongside the telemetry pads for ESCs. You have current sensing with this shunt resistor, and you also have battery monitoring built in. Over here you can see the pins for buzzer, minus, 5 volts, LED and ground. Over here you have the smart port, that is WART, one of the WARTs, WART3, WART4, WART5, that is also the same as RX5 to the telemetry. You can use one or another pins. Over here you have I2C and ground, video out and video in, and over the top you have battery plus and 5 volts. Depending which one you want to choose to supply your camera, you can connect it over here. These are the common features of this flight controller. By the way, this flight controller has some things that is different from the other that we are used to see on the market, or more prepared for supports more features. On smart ports, the WART1 is prepared to connect the FR Sky telemetry smart port, and is inverted, so you don't need to invert it outside or on your receiver. The WART4, you have the support to camera control as run cam split, so is also prepared. On WART3 is automatic inverted to S-bus, so you don't need to do the inversion also. Over here you have RSSI analog signal and ground, so you can connect it an analog signal to your port. This board also has a barometer, so you can have altitude hold if you want, or with a GPS and a compass you can also have the automatic flight modes, and you can run INAV and supports all the features that is autonomous flights. In the past I have already used flight controllers from HOLYBRO on my quads, and I was very happy and no problems with that. Hope this one have a nice soft mounting of this gyro, and the performance, I hope the performance is good with this soft mounting. I will test it on a 6S setup that this one supports 2S to 6S of power supply. The 5 volts rail supports 1.5 amps, and you can connect it over here like a split, or that the original one, or any kind of camera that is powered by 5 volts. You should have no issues with that. Overall, the construction quality is good. The soldering, as you can see, have nice look. I don't have any kind of solder over here that I say that is bad. So I don't expect any kind of issues with that. This is a 32 bits F4 processor, as you may see over here and there. This flight controller does not support PPM or PWM, only supports serial receivers like S-Bus, I-Bus, Spectrum, Crossfire. So if you have an old receiver which only supports PPM or S-Bus, you can't use it with this flight controller. The most thing that I like on this flight controller is the possibility of having over the corners the power supply to the ESCs and telemetry pad, and also the signal wire to the SE. I don't like, by the way, these two pads are too close to each other, so it should be more far away one from each other. It's the only thing that I didn't like over this. This layout have through walls, so you can solder better, and not regular pads, so it's more easy to solder over here, and do not have looser wires or desolder during flights. I will do a new video when I have all mounted, so we can see how the performance of this flight controller in a real flight situation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing our channel. Any question, leave it comments below. Please share it on your social networks. Until next time, bye.